Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Wordle tutorial, Monday, September 22nd, 2025, and it's the first day of autumn. Well, it'll be about half day of summer, half day of autumn. So the autumnal equinox is this afternoon at 2:19 p.m. EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. I live in that zone. So, in honor of autumn, I'm going to use acorn. I could only think of acorn and gourd for five-letter words that deal with autumn, and acorn's better because it has these common letters. The G not quite as common for gourd, so I'm not going to go out of my gourd and pick gourd. So here we go. And by the way, just a quick joke. I remember when I was a boy, the geometry teacher said to Johnny, could you use the word geometry in a sentence? And Johnny says, the little acorn grew and grew, and one day he woke up and said, gee, I'm a tree. Okay, thank you. I'm here all week. Okay, so you see, this is a free channel, folks. I'm not charging. And look at this. After that bad joke, acorn shuts me out. Nothing. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write in the description for you to memorize so you can get these in 3 or 4 regular like I do. About 7 out of 10 times, I think I'm doing it. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, yes. So let's go over that again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, oops, wait a minute. Where I got the ETAOINS. So ETAOIN SHRDLUC, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, yes. So the next five most common letters in English language, left to right, ETINS. Now let's use a word with the letters here and these letters here. There's none here, so it's going to be all five. And I see one, STEIN, like a Stein. We've got those German Steins on our fireplace mantle. My dad was in the Air Force. We lived in Europe. So that's a good one. It uses all five of those letters. That's as good as you can do if you had a computer. Wow, we're in big trouble. It's going to be tough to get it in 4, much less 3 today. So if I go to 5, I consider that enough. So after the second guess, always a good time to review your vowels. A's out, E's out. We got the I. O's out, U, and sometimes Y still on the board. Let's not panic. Let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN, all gone. SHRDLUC, SHRDLUC. So that's it. The next 4 most common letters, and that's it. So now we want to make a word with the I, but not in position 4 because it's tan and these 4 letters. So hopefully there's something good. Well, I do see one. Build, B-U-I-L-D. We might pull this one out now. Now it could also be guild, like a writer's guild, G-U-I-L-D, which would be ironic. It had the G after I turned down gourd. And the U. Wow, if it's guild. So, but before we do that, let's see if we can find something with all 4 of these letters. H-I-U, U-I-L-U-I. Oh, fluid, F-L-U-I-D. Now we got choices. Boo, hiss. We don't want choices. So, we got fluid, build, and guild. I don't see anything where I can use all 4 of these letters, but we can get 3 of them. L-U, lucid. I can't use the C. L-U-D-I-H. H-U-H. I don't think there's anything with the 5, so we're going to have to go with build, guild, or fluid. Before we do that, let's go through the alphabet real quick, see if anything else jumps out at us. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, quill, Q-U-I-L-L, like a pen, the old-fashioned pen's a quill, but don't want to guess that Scrabble letter Q or a double L. So now, R, S, T, U, V, W. So I'm seeing quill, build, guild, and fluid. So we're dropping quill. Now going by the theory that I picked gourd at the beginning and now it's guild to avoid that jumping back at us, I'm going to go with guild. And it's going to be build, isn't it? Oh my gosh, look at that. So it's not guild or build, and it's not fluid. So what the heck is it? Is it quill? It might be quill. Oh no. You're kidding me, right? If it's quill, I'm going to jump up and down and scream. Okay. A, I don't think there's anything else that works. A, B, builds out. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, U, quill, R, S, T, U, V, W. Actually, I think it's quill. Wow, see, there's just no way I was going to... See, now, if you were feeling it in your gut, because if you think about this, Wordle's had a lot of strange words lately. So if I had the courage there to go against the grain, my math, and go with my gut. I should have thought of that. That Wordle has used a lot of odd letters lately. I really should have. So some of you players that are willing to roll the dice a little, good job if you did. So I didn't, and as my late dad used to say, no guts, no glory, and I didn't have the guts, so I didn't get the glory. So we got it 4, not the end of the world. So yesterday's Wordle giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1. 1.5 was coven, like a coven of witches. Yeah, a Halloween word early on September 21st, the last full day of summer. And I picked conch before that. I went with conch because it didn't have the V. Again, I didn't take that guess. So 2 days in a row. And by the way, it's conch in British English. So Americans say conch, or British say conch. So that's it. And we're almost up to 6 minutes, so I'll go. And don't forget 2:19 p.m. EDT if you want to get outside there and see the equinox arrive. If you can see the air like the late Dale Earnhardt Sr., who used to see the air. Great driver. And we'll see you for tomorrow's video. And that tomorrow will be the first full day of autumn. Yeah, I miss Dale Sr. He was the best. Okay, bye.